What's up, champions? Welcome back to another champion hangout. Number 15. Jackson, first as champion on chat. Love it. Get ready for TikTok Vic. Isaac Butterfield is getting more into the rabbit hole of American society. He's a famous Australian comedian, if you're not sure. Sup, Matt? Come on. Okay. Come on. Ugh, God, this is annoying. Ugh, God, this is annoying. Alright, my apologies, champs, for that. The bloody lagging. What's up, copycat? Alright, let me get to your link, Jackson. You're only staying for a moment. Appreciate it anyway. There we go. Phone was overheating for some reason, but it's back to normal. Jackson, you're only staying for a moment. Appreciate it anyway. There we go. Heating for some reason, but it's back to normal. Here we go. What's up, you're only staying for a moment. Appreciate it anyway. TikTok Vic. Alright, here we go. TikTok Vic, I know, get off my lawn. Yeah, sure, whatever. There you go. Brand new upload of TikTok Vic. Thank you, Jackson. Right.
Do they realize how annoying they are? Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google+,
the Pony Express.
A very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off?
You feel my pain,
Those
Vex?
mutants that drive around
with
in
bad
their
internet.
loud cars. Now, hear me out. Look, I was once a young, stupid man, too. I mean, growing up in Brooklyn in the 1970s, I hung out with my other stupid buddies. We all had cars. Some of us were lucky enough to have jobs and afford to buy our own cars. Some of us drove our parents' cars. Who had the Eldorado, who had the Mustang, who had the Monte Carlo with the Brooklyn Bridge painted on the rear window, the Godfather horn, a bottle of Aramis in the glove compartment, and Peter Frampton on the 8-track player. But we were respectful.
Got Age of... while we're here, got Age of Empires loading on Steam, so look forward to a gameplay of that. I'll have to buy certain other games for Champions want me to play because for whatever reason the games I was given by a gift by certain Champions aren't working. So I have to purchase the game, reinstall it, and then see how we go. Doing well today. I'm doing well. Got a bit more TAFE homework to get done before the term break finishes and I get back to studies. What's up, y'all? Devon Sims, welcome back. But don't you worry, champs, I will be streaming and uploading and gaming for your Champions enjoyment whenever I can, in between other shit. Alright, let's enjoy Ticked Off Vic.
We go to Fountain Avenue in Brooklyn, which was a deserted area with a drag strip. We didn't do it in residential areas. Sometimes I feel like I live next to the fucking Indianapolis 500 when I sit on my front porch. Even if I'm in the house and all the windows are closed, it's still loud. Sometimes me and Lucy can't even enjoy watching a movie, and it also freaks out Eddie, my cat. Pets don't like loud noises. Did you ever see a pet freak out on the 4th of July? With the fireworks? Do these imbeciles not realize that a pet's hearing is so much more sensitive than ours?
More chat music?
How about parents trying to put their babies to sleep? Or senior citizens trying to sleep? Or sickly people who need rest? I just don't get the mindset of these assholes.
Oh, they have no mindset.
Do they realize how annoying they are? They're like flies at a picnic.
Shoot legal fireworks in the street.
And every neighborhood has that one asshole.
What's up,
Noah? Say the same thing. Oh yeah, there goes that asshole
boy.
again.
Hope you enjoyed
God
that new
one of their
cartoon short I did, Noel with guns.
Hey, dude, you gotta calm down, man. It's not right
thick.
What you're doing. I don't know. And, why would you want to draw all that attention to yourself? Wouldn't you rather stay low on the radar? It's like they're saying, "Hey, everybody, look at me. Listen to my."
Also, Champions, I'll be starting this week. I'll be starting my first episode or first test episode of the Champion podcast. Yeah. Champion podcast, I guess. What, the What's Up podcast? What's up, Champions? Welcome to the What's Up podcast. No, that's silly. No, what's up, Champions? Welcome to the Champion pod. Hell yeah, that's better. That makes sense. Champion pod all the way. Okay. Well, either way, look forward to it.
My loud car, I'm over here. And then you get
Appreciate
the morons who blast their music so loud that you can feel your house shaking and you think there's a fucking freight train running through it. You want to listen to your music? Fine. But we don't. How don't they go deaf playing it that loud? And what if there's passengers in the car that don't like loud music? Now these poor people, they're stuck with some imbecile who has no consideration for them or the people outside the car. How can you even concentrate on driving when your car is rattling like the Tin Man meeting the Wizard of Oz for the first time? It could cause an accident. Just be considerate of others, that's all.
Yeah, you
Rev up
need
your
some
jet
heart.
engine and blast your music in a
Tin Man
non-residential area. Hey, look. When I'm in my car, I blast my music to a certain level. My windows are up, and when I get off the highway and get into a residential area, I immediately lower the music. I don't want to bother anybody. I don't even want you to know that I'm there. What's the use? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm getting old. You know,
Yeah,
I come
probably
from a
is.
different time where we respected others. There was no self-entitlement. The hell do I know? Who the hell am I? You know, folks, I wish I had all the solutions to all the problems in this fucked up world. All I know is the world that I grew up in is no more. Be safe, everyone. Mutants who drive loud
That's
cars.
what ticks me off.
That's what ticks me off.
Bang. Love it. Thanks, Jackson. Good. Enjoy the rest of the day. Co-Rage reacts. Funniest queso moments of all time. It's amazing how many of these reaction videos get so many views based on reacting to other people's content. Victy Potato is 64 years old of today, is he? He must have had a birthday recently. Well, a happy belated birthday to Uncle Vic. Alright, Vic's got a link. And then Noah. Damn, boy, things happening today, boy. It's gonna be a fixed stream, boy. Today, is he? He must have had a birthday recently. Well, a happy belated birthday to Uncle Vic. Why won't the chat show up? I'm surprised chat music hasn't made a meme of me yet. All the faces I make. Damn, boy, things happening today, boy. It's gonna be a fixed stream, boy. Today, is he? Here we go, Vex. He must have had a birthday recently. Well, a happy belated birthday to Uncle Vic. Why won't the chat show up? Alright, so Vex sent me a chat music as well. Oh no, Vex was sending me chat music, never mind. Alright, A Holy and the Whole, part 3, okay.
One knows every angel, the other knows every angle. One kneels for salvation, the other kneels with salivation. Deep thoughts versus deep throats, the chastity and the STD. Daily bread versus daily spread. One is getting blessed and one is getting pressed. Hail Mary, full of grace, versus 5 blows to the face. Bible thumper versus easy pumper. One spits out psalms and the spits on palms. One kneels for the sins of men, the other kneels for more seen men. I worship the Father and the Son, versus who is the Father of my son. One prays with beads, the other one plays with beads. They do turn the other cheek completely differently. The holy and the whole. Shut it!
Oh Lord, where are thou? Easter Island head. Hunter Moss is built like an Easter Island statue. Ooga booga. I think that's what the Easter Island statues used to chant back in the old days when they were being built. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Coming home and knowing your fur baby. Cute.
I've died every day waiting for you. Darling,
go watch his
don't
fur
be
babies.
afraid.
Gorgeous.
I've loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Big ass poodle. Daddy, I got a stick. Look at it. Look at it.
Still, beauty.
Great little shorts, but they've always got like no music attached to them, which is bullshit. Any of these shorts ever get flagged for copyright use because of no music attached to them? I'd like to learn that. Cold as balls. Rhea Ripley and Kevin Hart. Oh, she's the WWE chick, isn't she? The gothic chick. I I haven't watched any of the WWE lately. I don't know who's the new faces, who's still there, going strong, what the storylines are anymore. I haven't seen WWE in for like at least 10 years. Probably longer. Junkerman or Hunter Moss is built like the Brooklyn Bridge. Damn. That's big. Okay. Where are we? Junkerman or Hunter Moss is built like the Brooklyn Bridge.
Loud.
Damn. That's big. Noah's turn.
This is Max Mofo. I release new trolling / prank videos.
Where are we? Alright, here we go. Max Mofo. McDonald's poo in my burger prank call. I got a McShit burger. And Matt's built like air. Lol, have a good night. You want to play a Steam game tomorrow? Oh, down. What Steam game were you referring to?
/ prank videos every Thursday and a random video of my own damn choice on Monday. Sometimes there may not be a video here on Monday, but the Thursday video is 100%. Just shut the f*** up and enjoy this video.
Yeah, shut the fuck
Hello?
up and watch.
Hello? Hey, I was actually just calling to make a complaint. I was wondering if I could talk to a manager.
Yeah, speaking.
Well, actually went in, this is Berwick, right?
Yes.
Well, actually went in before, and basically it's got a big whopper. I wasn't really expecting to be so literal, but it seemed that someone had actually taken a big whopper, quotation marks, in the burger. It was, a big poo was in it.
Yeah, you're really funny, but I do not give a fuck.
Damn. Yeah, excuse me, McDonald's manager, somebody took a giant shit in my burger. I don't know if that's a special you're promoting, but I don't think it's fair having someone shit in my food. Kineto Pet. Or you can try gifting it to me, but like a Dean Machine tried gifting me it, and I tried playing it, but it wouldn't start on my computer for some reason.
Good evening, Brett McDonald's. This is Carrie.
How you going, Carrie? I'm actually trying to make a real complaint, but no one's taking me seriously. I was wondering if I talk to a manager, please.
Yeah, speaking.
Well, can you take this seriously? Like, I actually got a Whopper, and someone seemed to have taken a shit in the burger. Like, someone had put feces in the burger itself. And when I went into Berwick, and I took it home to my mates, and actually, it was literally shit in the burger.
No. For starters, we don't sell Whoppers, so you need to call Hungry Jacks. And the second thing
Whoppers,
is my
I
crew
just
are
mean
not
the
that
standard
disgusting
burger.
and that low to shit in your burger.
Ma'am.
I beg your pardon?
Well, whatever your standard burger is, I just call all burgers Whoppers.
Well, what did you order then?
What's your cheeseburger? Whatever your cheeseburger is, I went in.
What's it wrapped in, buddy? What's it wrapped in?
It's got McDonald's on the fucking label, mate.
I beg your pardon, don't speak to me like that.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm actually just trying to file this complaint. Seriously, no one's taking me serious.
Well, I'm not going to believe you because you can't even tell me what it's wrapped in.
What do you
And I'm not going to take you swearing at me. So if you're done with your conversation, I'm hanging up.
Ma'am? Oh, God.
So, McDonald's, this is Carrie.
Look, I'm trying to make...
Yeah, sup, bitch? I've been trying to make a complaint 5 times over this phone now, and you kept hanging up, calling me a dumb bitch, and telling me to fuck myself, and saying, what's the burger wrapped in? Oh, the craziness. I love it, though.
This actual order, this is an actual complaint. I'm serious. Stop hanging up on me, ho.
Well, I beg your pardon?
I said Carrie.
Carrie.
Look.
Look.
called her a hoe.
Gary McDonald's, this is Carrie.
Carrie, stop hanging up on me, please.
Stop calling me names and I'll barely listen to you. If not, I will continue to hang up on you.
Listen, I've actually found the wrapper itself. I still have the burger. It smells terrible. The wrapper, it has Big Mac on the wrapper. I'm sorry for calling it a Whopper. I just call all burgers Whoppers. But
What colour is the wrapper?
what colour is the actual wrapper itself?
Yeah.
It's got white with red on it.
Yeah, okay. And it has a shit in it.
In the actual burger. I'm not kidding you. It's human shit in the burger.
Yeah, so big.
Buddy, we
Big
don't
John,
stoop that
turn
low.
in my butt.
Buddy, I don't know what kind of employees you've got working there, but someone's actually bent over, dropped a big one into the...
Yeah, you're right. That's what we do.
I don't know. Look, you're a manager there. You obviously have your back.
Yeah, you're right, I am, and I'm definitely not going to believe this.
How would you feel if I came into your store and took a shit on the desk, on the counter?
I beg your pardon?
Well, if I did that, would you believe it then? You'd believe a customer had done something, but you can't believe that an employee could do something to someone else? This is...
You honestly... Mate, our front counter has been full all night. We don't have time to even put up with people who are even going to insinuate that we do that sort of crap. That's disgusting.
Well, you did that sort of crap in my burger.
I prefer weed burgers too, Vex.
So,
We did we?
well, someone did. Who's working tonight?
Why should I give you names? I'm not going to give you names.
Well, one of those little fuckers took a shit in my burger.
I beg your pardon. You
One of
stop
those-
swearing at me right now or I'll hang up.
Those people took a...
No, I'm not going to listen to your apologies because you continue doing it. I
Look,
beg your pardon?
someone has taken a poo in my burger.
I do not believe you.
Someone's bent one off in there and it ain't Barry. It ain't my fault.
You know what? Get a life, idiot.
Doing this on Skype.
Good afternoon, Barry McDonald.
Hello, I'm actually trying to make a serious complaint and your manager, Carrie, is really pissing me off. Ma'am?
Get his name. Get his name.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. My name is...
The only thing we can do is take the details down and we can get our restaurant manager. And we'll get our restaurant manager to call you tomorrow if you'd like.
This is actually serious. I'm actually outraged and I'm not being treated like a human being. No one's actually believing me that someone's bent off a big snagger in my burger.
Okay. No worries. And your name was, sorry?
Mark M-A-R-K
Yeah,
Johnson.
you can just tell me your name. You don't need to spell it out. Thank you.
Mark
My name's
Johnson.
Shitboy.
Yep.
Would you like my contact number, ma'am?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Are you being sarcastic with your customers?
Are you being sarcastic with me?
Sorry, ma'am. Oh, it's 041
Yes. Yes.
4.
Yes.
Alright, when am I going to get a call from this manager? Or fucking whoever?
She's not just a manager, she's the restaurant manager, and I'd be fucking scared if I were you because she's a fucking scary cunt!
Damn!
Good evening.
Excuse me.
I wonder how many times pranksters do this to McDonald's or the other fast food places. I wonder how pissed off these managers and workers actually get in general. Since my first job was at McDonald's back in the day. Luckily we didn't have to deal with any people calling in about shit burgers.
I was just called the C word on the phone.
No, you weren't called the C word. I called my restaurant manager the C word. I said she was a scary cunt.
Excuse me, I don't think you should speak about her like that.
What? I can speak about my friends however I want to.
Are you friends with her?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just going to tell her that I'm lying, aren't you? You're just going to get in there and tell her,
Mate.
don't believe Mark Johnson
Mate.
is a liar.
Do you want results out of this or not?
I very much do want results.
Okay.
Look, can
well,
you put Carrie on the phone?
No.
Alright, tell Carrie she's looking...
I've taken your details down. Our restaurant manager will contact you tomorrow.
Alright, ma'am, well stop shouting at me. It's horrible.
Okay, you need to stop calling back.
Well, stop swearing, and it's just horrible. I have a mental breakdown myself. I'm going to sue McDonald's.
Oh. Alright, thank you.
I'm going into the store tomorrow myself.
Okay, no worries. We'll look forward to seeing you then.
Oh, you're being nice now when the word Sue drops from the belt.
Yes.
You disgust me.
Have a good night.
I love you.
Yeah. Like, my guy's way cooler than you.
Well,
You're
yeah,
actually...
Oh, well. Max Mofo. Oh, very good. I've started watching the Titans
You.
episodes on Netflix. That's made up of
Yeah. Like, my guy's way cooler than you.
Well,
You're
yeah,
actually...
In case you're wondering, chaps. Create all different kinds of fun thumbnails now. I love that. Oh, very good. Click, click, click with the mouse. I've started watching the Titans
You. This is Mac Mofo.
episodes on Netflix. That's made up of
Yeah. Like, my guy's way cooler than you.
Well,
You're
yeah,
actually...
In case you're wondering, chaps. Okay, then create all different kinds of fun thumbnails now. I love that. Oh, very good. Click, click, click. All we had to do was follow a damn train, CJ. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. And that's just a snack for Big Smoke. Alright, so this is channel Ice and Jam. Like, subscribe, check them out. Big Smoke calls McDonald's Grand Theft Auto prank call.
Hey, McDonald's, can I help you?
Hey!
How can I help you, sir?
Hold up. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Okay?
Okay, and you say you're missing which number?
Damn fool! Pay attention, moron!
Okay, hold on, please.
Okay?
Hello? Hello?
Excuse me?
Yes,
I'm
my manager was unable to understand what you were saying.
I'm
Could you
losing my...
repeat what's the issue?
I'm losing my patience, player.
Okay. Why are you losing your patience?
Slow the fuck down. I was talking to you.
No,
Okay.
I'm a different person. The person that was speaking with you couldn't understand what you were saying.
Okay?
So I'm a different person. I don't know what's the issue.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9
Hello?
large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number
Sir, I can barely hear you. You're
45s,
cutting
1
off.
with
I don't know if you're
cheese,
driving or there's a window down.
Pay attention,
I cannot
moron.
hear you.
Come on then, bitch.
She heard that.
McDonald's, Vanessa speaking. How can I help you?
I was talking to you.
Yes, I was saying hello. I couldn't hear anything.
Slow the fuck down. Chill out, partner.
Okay, sir, I'm not going to let you speak to me like that. If you need to speak to me, I'm here willingly to listen to you, but I'm not going to tolerate you cussing me out and calling me a bitch.
Ain't nobody Jackson smoke.
Do any of you champions remember the old soundboard pranks? Maybe some of you guys did this back in the day. This was when, this would be like 20 years ago or something. Or close to now, 20 years ago. Maybe about 15. When it'd be all those websites of famous celebrities and their words they've said, and the soundboard would be a screen of buttons of various words a celebrity would say. I remember doing a Jack Black one. Soundboard prank to a Chinese restaurant where me and my friends would have our, it was old school, computers with speakers, and you put your phone to the speaker. Like, Jack Black's like, yeah, you know how you got the 6-piece nuggets? To a Chinese restaurant. Very funny.
What
It's
is
probably
the issue?
prank videos like that.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, Okay.
What is it that? What are the numbers you're giving me? Is that something you ordered?
Lord,
You don't have a number 45.
Lord have mercy on me. CJ! Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Hey, beautiful.
Very good. Classic game. It's been out for ages, but it's very nostalgic. Very good. Here we go. Classic game. It's been out for ages, but it's very nostalgic. I've seen that. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Yeah, I met Queso 3 months ago. Queso won Streamer of the Year. Gamer of the Year. Never mind. Oh, anything new on Fail Army? I'm sure there is. Where are we? Where are thou? Scary close calls a day ago. Luckiest people alive. A bear shit. Nope. Nope. We don't want that.
Hold on now. This guy's.
Oh, she gonna hit him! Oh my!
I've seen clips like this multiple times over in different compilations. This isn't new. This is just like maybe a couple of new fails mixed with shit we've seen multiple times over. Fail Army, you gotta do better. I'm moving on. Ain't watching shit I've seen already. Charlie Kirk at another campus. Does Israel have the right to exist? Do these liberal kids have a right to exist? That is the question. Unhinged Democrat humiliated in El Salvador after trying to bring back a deported MS-13 gang member. Yeah, that's what you would call a retard, champions, in this day and age. God, the Democrats are garbage. Oh, they should just go away. Their party should just dissolve. Although then the Liberals will take over. So we can't really have that happen, because that'll be twice as worse as what's happening to Democrats. AFL fans being arrested compilation. This would be good. By Kayleen. Kayleen. AFL being Australian Football League. So, our national pastime of AFL football. Let's watch the fans being arrested. Sure, alcohol is involved.
During the second half. One by one, fans are kicked out. In total, more than 50 Tigers and Bombers supporters escorted from the stands for being drunk or offensive.
It was a feral atmosphere. It was just multiple evictions, fights.
Oh, what else a legend?
He's going to be arrested regardless.
I just remember running down Collingwood's end and I grabbed the ball right near the boundary and I get pushed closer to the fence and I hear from the crowd, "Goods, you're an ape." Time just sort of stopped in my head. I was like, whoa. And I I just turned around and I said to the security guard, I want her out of here.
I remember when that happened. Do the Gavin Newsom dance.
Admits was a brain fade. That's the last Hitchens will see of the MCG from any side of the fence for the next 5 years.
I realised woke up this morning and was like, why to do it? What's the point, you know?
Added to that, he now faces a fine of $8,600. It's at least taught the 18-year-old a lesson in life, albeit a very costly one.
Seeing something like that run on the field, think it's right, but it's not. And yeah, I'm sorry to say sorry. So.
While Hitchens might have gained notoriety on social media for his MCG madness, it'll matter little when he faces court to explain his actions. It's unlikely he'll show the same bravado.
4-6 still behind. Collingwood fishing with a rush.
Kirsten's the Mad Magpies fan who drunkenly shouted her way.
I did not one finger.
Are we still live, champions? I don't know if we are. Oh, we are. Lucky me. Lucky me. Okay, that's a bit better. That's much better now. God, bloody cords were the reason why things were lagging. Okay. Alright. Going to Tesla protest in Doge t-shirt and mega hat. Everyday treasure, alright, bam.
Why are you shaking, sir? Why are you shaking? What? Because I have an adrenaline rush.
Well, you gotta watch out for the adrenaline rushes.
She is surprised she can see MAGA. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't come too close to me, okay? You are a nasty woman, nasty woman. Okay. He's not tired.
Maybe C7. Can we talk to you real quick?
Yes, maybe later, okay?
What's that?
Maybe later. Let us go around. Okay. Thank you. Let's go. So guys,
Can I
I just
tell
want
you
to
for a
tell
second?
you,
Maybe
thank
later.
you for supporting us. Today we will double down. Today it's not only 2 of us, but it's 4 of us. So let's go and ask them a lot of questions. So today is Marco and 2 of his friends. 1, 2, 3, 4 MAGA hats. So let's go, guys.
Okay. Oh shit, they're going to Liberalsville.
So we have a lot of questions. We will want to ask if this is paid protest, why Elon Musk is Nazi, why they want to arrest him, and a lot of more other questions. So you guys protect me a little, okay?
Right.
So let's go, guys. Hello, sir. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm good. So why are you...
God, it's crazy to see how many of these people are clearly unemployed, because I doubt anybody with a good life is going to waste their time rioting Doge or the Tesla car companies. All these fat kids in these whatever vehicles slamming into Tesla cars deliberately.
You're protesting?
I'm protesting the current administration and all the cuts to all our essential services.
Why not? When there's a fraud, why they shouldn't cut it?
It's bullshit. It's not fraud. They're not cutting fraud. They're just cutting everything that's important to us.
I don't think so. You should check his website.
I work for, I'm a physician. I take care of poor people who need to give birth, and who's going to take care of them if we don't have Medicaid?
We will always have Medicaid. He's not taking Medicaid.
Yeah, look at the read about the budget.
He's not taking Medicaid.
Read about the GOP budget cuts.
Let's go, guys. All right. Sir, so why are you holding an American flag but you anti-American?
I'm not talking to you, man.
You're trying to close all the businesses.
No, I'm not talking to you, man.
You tried to deport Elon Musk. You don't have the answer. Why are you so racist, ma'am? Why are you running away from me? Why are you running away? You don't want to answer the question. Okay, let's go. All right. Who's paying you? Who's paying you for the protest?
Where'd you get your visa?
My visa?
To come into this country?
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Oh, well,
I don't have a visa.
You have quite an accent.
Oh, thank you.
So do you, dumb bitch.
Who doesn't like you, sir? Who doesn't like you? Oh, no answer. Let's go. Why are you covering your face?
No, I'm just...
Oh, why you don't want to buy Tesla?
Why are you talking to me?
I just have a question.
No, but why are you talking to me?
Because you have a sign, don't buy Tesla. That's why I'm talking to you.
You have a hat.
Exactly, because you guys fraud. You don't want to talk. Yeah.
You sound like an immigrant. You get deported. Are you?
Yeah, I will get deported by you. Yeah, because you are racist.
No, I'm not a racist.
Because I have accents, you want to deport me.
Trump's a racist.
No, he's not. He'll never be. Don't hit me because you go to jail, okay? You hit me again, you go to jail. Hit me again, you go to jail. So let's go, guys. Hello, sir. What is the lying, sir, about?
What is it lying about? Well, one of the lies is hundreds of thousands.
What up, 8 champions watching? Everyday Treasure, like, subscribe, check them out. All these protesters in America who are protesting Trump and Elon Musk and Doge and Tesla and all these immigrants who happen to be gang members or known terrorists now who they just have to bring back into the country. Now, there's a word for this type of behaviour, but you know, I won't say it because I want to keep somewhat of a good reputation with YouTube's algorithms.
Thousands of millions of social security checks sent to people who are 150 years old. Utter bullshit. And
not only under 50, but over.
Administration admitted that it's not true.
Over 120 years old. Over 120 years old.
It's a lie.
Yes.
Hey guys.
Hello.
From ABC7. Can we talk to you real quick?
Yes, maybe later, okay?
What's that?
Maybe later. Let us go around.
Stupid fake news reporter. Brushed him. Closely crawled out of Gavin Newsom's asshole. Australia, we are watching.
So you guys see the guy gonna follow us. Coupe!
We failed at school, that was his best chance.
You guys can see. You are Nazi. You are Nazi. Fuck you too. Oh yeah, fuck you too. Deport me. Okay. Yeah. You should be deported. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Because you are Nazi.
How many women have you raped, huh?
Oh, ridiculous. Man, there is just so many, no offense to any you American champions, because you're a champion, not one of these dumbasses protesting, but I swear the majority of them, if they were in a different nation, they'd be homeless. I doubt they could do anything for themselves. What's this? Is your belt fastened? This girl's gonna grow up to be a Karen. If they can't mind their business as a child, strangers, then they're gonna be like as an adult? Crazy. I'd hate that. Be disturbed by some random kid. Liberal teacher has a meltdown. Get out. Okay, take that hat off. Woke teacher attacks student, fired and sued. Ha! Well, you shouldn't have hats on in the class.
This teacher went viral after this.
Take the hat off in my classroom, and I'm not going to say it again.
So mine has distracted you from teaching the lesson?
Okay. Take the hat off. I asked you nicely. Now I'm finna act unruly because I asked you nicely to take the hat off. I touched the hat. I didn't touch you. And if you want to remain in my classroom,
you're not going to touch me or my mom.
Okay, you can get out. You can get out.
I'm not leaving. I'm here just as well as everyone else is.
Okay.
Teach a lesson then.
I'm not teaching a lesson until you get out. Because
I'm not getting out.
I feel very disrespected.
Disrespected? That's what's wrong with... oh my God, are you kidding me? That is 100% what's wrong with everybody. You guys are too soft and you try to make it personal. This ain't personal. You got this silly ass map up here. Gulf of Mexico, my ass. It's Gulf of America for one.
First of all, the language that you use that you...
Yeah, another dumb bitch who thinks she's smart. Funny how all these Trump supported kids, or these right side kids being bullied at school by the students or the teacher with their liberal garbage. I can't wait for them all to be fired and thrown out of the school industry, and then all these MAGA students eventually going to be the adults and the teachers of the future years of education, which will be 10 times better. Welcome kids to the right side of class 101. First lesson, how not to be a bitch. That should be a new class. How to Man up 101. Puppy's first reaction to seeing a bug.
This puppy was so scared after seeing a bug in the house that he jumped into his owner's arms, making for an unbelievably cute moment. He kept nervously looking around, worried there might be another one, but once his owner gently petted him and assured him there wouldn't be any more, he finally looked relieved. This puppy was so scared after seeing a bug in the house that he jumped into his...
I thought they would have shown that actual video of the puppy seeing the bug. I guess not. Whatever. Celebs fleeing America, Dr. Phil has a message. Celebrities, I know, they're such victims. Oh god, they're so oppressed. The millions of dollars they have in their mansions. How can they live? Now they've left the country because Trump's president? Good. Clearly the less talented ones left, and they should stay outside of America. They shouldn't be allowed back in. Then shit the bed and they can sleep in it. When the grandma was leaving her.
When this grandma was leaving her, she couldn't help herself seeing her innocent face.
Oh, but I can't keep you tonight. You and spend night with me tomorrow? Just go get her stuff. Just, come on, go get her stuff, Devaney. Come on.
When this grandma was leaving her, she couldn't help herself seeing her innocent face.
That's always nice, seeing the bond between a granddaughter and, niece and aunt, or the elders of the family and the young ones. I like this short. Little girl makes a friend of a dolphin.
Come to say hi. Look at this, so silly.
They're smart creatures, dolphins.
Yeah, look at them, it likes you. Say hi. Say hi. It's talking to you. Yeah. Oh, he loves you. Oh.
I think it's just saying hi, ladies. I don't think it loves the girl. Oh my god, this wild animal. I could be friends with it. That could be something funny to react to. Okay, dumb tourists, wild animals. Stupid. Here we go. Of course, I've said this before, I think, on a live stream, that there's normally two types of dumb idiots you don't want around. Dumb white tourists, European, whatever, or dumb Chinese tourists. Not the city Chinese, they're champions. I'm talking about the mainland ones. But the city Chinese don't like either. I'm sure this is one of them. Let's find out. Yeah, you don't just grab a wild animal. Stupid. It's like that dumb bitch who grabbed that baby wombat in Australia. I'm glad they deported her ass. Stupid tourist with a giant tortoise. Travel Tom Tom. Knocking on the shell, of course. Dana White being Dana White clips. Funny. These are sick people. Oh, I watched some of this earlier before I streamed. The Hodge twins watching that Carmelo retard who's like, oh wow, all these retards who think this retard was innocent after stabbing that kid to death. Oh, he's given so much donations that his family bought a mansion. Can you believe that shit? Fucking... God, all these black people are fucking hypocrites. I'm telling you this, sooner or later, shit's gonna change within that community. Like, because if it was flipped on its ass, if a black kid was stabbed to death by those two white brothers instead, oh my god, like, Black Lives Matter, civil rights, shit, everything would be brought up in outrage. But because it was a white kid that was stabbed to death, oh no. The black kid was clearly a victim and defending himself. Need I say more? Where were we? Here we go, let's watch it.
Yeah.
Support it though, learn the full story before we judge.
And you know what it is. Tweet A tapping in. Anybody who fuck with me for my music, you gotta Carmelo Anthony, man. Justice for my dog. Website coming soon. You gotta tap in, man. Yeah.
You know how stupid you gotta be outside and it's nighttime to be wearing shade glasses? Do you know how low your IQ has to be? I mean, I don't even think it's
sometimes that moonlight can be pretty bright.
I don't even think you would register a number. This dude's outside. It's nighttime. He's got shades on. Every time I've came across a person, they call it fashion, whatever, but every time I come across a person with sunglasses on at nighttime, they are the dumb of the dumbest.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, I wear shades.
Wait a minute, I said that wrong. They are the dumbest of the dumb.
Oh, I get it.
Like, subscribe, check out the Conservative Twins or the Hodge Twins. Always great content.
Yeah, whenever I wear shades during the daytime and I go inside and it's not that much light in there, I can't see.
Yeah.
It has to stay bright or I can't see.
Right.
So maybe he's Stevie Wonder, I don't know. But what kind of family is this?
I don't know. It pretty much tells you about their family.
I mean, but how can people embrace this?
I don't know. You know,
they're like profiting off the death of a white teenager. Would they be selling these shirts if he wasn't white? Of course they would.
Right. It's definitely a black thing. Definitely a black thing.
You got to be lowest of the low to profit off of this.
Yeah, and I don't know why you should be like. If I was Carmelo Anthony, if I was that dumb to take a knife to a track meet and then I get in a verbal altercation and I pull a knife.
Physical,
yeah. And I'm back home on bail, I wouldn't be taking pictures like this with a smirk on my face with some moron beside me wearing my shirt on a white t-shirt. If anything, if anybody, he should be wearing the white kid who passed away.
Yeah, this is BLM.
If somebody was to wear a shirt from this incident.
This is like
racist and like a Nazi.
This reminds you of Black Lives Matter because you remember all that money. They bought $1 million homes, like the founders of BLM,
right?
And they was living amongst white people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, you wouldn't put a mansion in the black community. You could get robbed.
I mean, you setting yourself up.
And not to mention that kid Camelo, or whatever his name is, Caramel. Well, he had previous criminal history prior to that stabbing. People, yet one of these idiots on the left still don't know who to point the finger at. Something more nice now instead of craziness. Black Conservative 24, 2 months ago. Brave New Zealand Christian group interrupt Rainbow Parade drag queen event.
It's always good to see people standing up for their beliefs. Amen to this. We have to protect children.
Yes, God, love it.
Real man. The Rainbow Parade.
Yeah, you better defend the place.
They're not trying to hurt anybody.
Craziest times we live in, champions. Around the world, different cultures.
Oh, there's women too.
Kids are involved too and everything. As well as older ages and the School board meeting erupts after father speaks out about what they did to his daughter. Devin Gibson, 6 days ago. Leave the children alone. Best phrase ever. Matthew 18:6, Jesus speaking.
Welcome. Please introduce yourself and your
Hi, my name is Dustin Gonzalez. I'm in Lakewood, District 2. I'm not a politician. I'm not a loud voice on social media. I'm a father. A quiet one, one who goes to work, tries to do right by his family, and stays out of the spotlight. But now you're gonna remember my name. You'll remember it because I'm not just fighting for my daughter. I'm fighting to make sure that what happens to me, to my family, never happens to another parent in this district. My daughter changed her identity, not after years of discussion or family dialogue, not after joint input from both of her parents. No, this happened quickly, secretly, encouraged by a school-appointed therapist and a system that never thought to include me. And the school didn't inform me, they didn't include me, they didn't even ask me, they replaced me. By the time I found out, I was already labeled the problem. My objections weren't treated as concerns, they were treated as opposition. My voice was dismissed as hateful, my presence undermined. The therapist, the school, and eventually the court-appointed investigator all decided that because I would affirm something, I didn't deserve to parent my daughter equally anymore. They didn't accuse me of abuse, they didn't claim I'd caused harm. The only evidence against me was that I said I'm not ready to affirm this yet. That's it. And now I'm at risk of losing parenting time, of being erased from my daughter's life, not because I failed as a father, but because I dared to ask questions. And it started in your schools. Your systems made it possible, and your silence made it permanent. You gave my ex all the tools she needed to take our daughter from me, tools that she couldn't have forged on her own. You gave her the therapist, you gave her the ideological support, and you never once thought, shouldn't the father be involved too? I was supposed to have one opponent in this fight for my daughter, one voice with equal say, one person across the table who I would battle for influence, and that person was supposed to be my ex. But you gave her reinforcements. You gave her a system that cut me out of the picture. You handed her the tools to eliminate me from my daughter's life. And with your help, she's trying to erase me altogether. You replaced my voice, you stole my seat at the table, and you made decisions about my daughter without me. Mary Parker, Paula Reed, Aaron Kenworthy, Danielle Varda, and Michelle Applegate. Your names are etched into my memory. Not for who you are, but for your inaction cost me. And I'll make sure my name is etched in yours too. I don't care if you personally signed the policies, stayed silent while they passed, or simply chose not to know. You are all responsible. Fathers like me will remember. You may keep your seats this cycle. You maybe the next, but I won't quit until each of you is replaced. And Paula Reed, you're in my district. I've heard you're not running again, and if that's true, good. But if you're planning something bigger, if you think higher office is your next move, then let me be crystal clear. I will be your opposition. At every campaign stop, on every ballot, in every debate, you've lost the right to lead. And I'll make sure voters know why. Don't think you can take a man's child from him and not reap a whirlwind. You don't get to raise our children for us, and if those who replace you try as you have, we'll replace them too. So parents of Jefferson County, get your kids out of Jefferson County now. You don't know how far this rock goes until it comes for you. And after you do, speak out, join me, and take back what's ours. The right to raise our kids.
Thank you.
I'll see you in October.
Thank you. Number 15.
Far from me to save this chance, but if this shit doesn't change, it's not going to just be a town hall meeting. It's going to be really, really angry people in a mob with their guns going after all these bastards that are trying to entrap their kids with this sexual ideology garbage. Politibrawl, I remember this channel. Oh, the crazy drama the politicians go through. Let's check it out, it's be funny.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Politibrawl.
Like,
My name is Brian,
check
and
out Politibrawl.
Josh Hawley confronts his campaign opponent that's coming up here in November and gives him the tongue lashing that this dude so richly deserves.
Tongue lashing
This
up.
is absolutely fantastic. But before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to our amazing sponsor, Colonial Metals Group. These folks quite literally have the cure to Bidenflation, but more on that later. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Champion Senator Josh Hawley.
Debate today? I don't know what you're talking about. We got a debate today? You don't know? I read your bullshit letter to the Farm Bureau. Are you going to sue the Farm Bureau? Come on!
You're really obsessed with this stuff.
Are you going to debate me today?
You already got the farm girl. Trouble, man.
Let's go. Are you with him?
Damn right.
Okay, you're going to bring him over to debate? I'm ready.
He's really obsessed with this stunt, man. Already got the Farm Bureau and the State Fair in trouble.
Let's do it.
So is this
Are you
like
ready? We've got it right across the
bitch.
Yeah. We're ready to go. Or is this a no?
Stupid.
Come on, man.
Gosh, man, we got 5 televised debates.
Hey, we've got one right here. Let's debate. Let's debate. Unbelievable. So this is a no for today, huh?
You're kind of cartoony,
I tell you
man.
what,
It's a little weird.
don't threaten to sue the Farm Bureau, man. That's crazy. This state, number one industry is farming.
Dude,
don't threaten to sue.
really weird.
Yeah, it is
really weird.
totally.
You put him in legal jeopardy. I'm glad I didn't.
Explain that to the press. You are threatening the Farm Bureau because they host a debate?
You got them in the State Fair dealing with the law, and now you're being weird. You got 5 televised debates. I can't wait to see you at one of them.
He's saying no, guys.
Show us your man. I'll see you at one of those 5.
All right, man.
Show us.
He's not going to debate. He's saying no. He's walking away.
You got 5
We can go right now. We can do it right now.
Josh, if you need a safe space, I agreed to Fox News.
We can do it right
now.
now. Let's do it right now, dude. Let's debate today. Debate today.
This is
Let's
God.
do it. Debate legal? 100%. 100%.
This guy realizes he's meant to remove his
threatening to
tampons
sue the
after
Farm
use.
Bureau. It's unbelievable.
Is the Farm Bureau allowed to host a debate?
100%. Absolutely. They're a nonprofit. They are a nonprofit organization. Number one. Number two. They haven't expended any money.
He's really obsessed with this stunt.
I'm really obsessed with debating. The people
Good, then we got
deserve a debate.
I agree. That's why I've
Why
agreed
not
to
do it?
5.
I'm happy to do one. But let's
Super.
debate right now.
We got
Let's
5
debate
lined
right
up.
now.
Which one will
we
you
can do
accept?
it right now, guys. Let's do it. Do you want to start
The
asking
State
questions?
Farm asked us not to do it here. The State Fair asked us not to do it here, so we're not.
It's
We
right
got
there.
5
Lucas.
televised
You can
debates.
see it. It's right over there.
We
Come
got
on,
5,
man.
Josh.
You're
being
Come on,
so
man.
weird. You're so weird, dude.
Oh my
So
goodness.
weird.
Sure.
Let's hear it.
But he's got to show
Which
up.
ones? How about Fox
Let's
News?
go. Let's do it right now.
You down on Fox News?
Let's debate right now.
Can
If
you say yes to Fox News?
Are you going to debate today?
Can you say yes to
Man,
Fox
if you'll
News?
show up to debate today, we'll do a whole bunch of
Can you say yes to Fox
Can you
News?
show up and debate?
Oh, apparently I just sent myself a friend request. Oh, please, let me click on to this fake Facebook channel of me. Somebody's pretending to be me on Facebook. Let's find out. Good. Alright. My apologies, champions, I'm back. Some random pretending to be me on Facebook just sent me a friend request. Well, no, I ain't gonna be friends with no one who's pretending to be me on a fake page. Fuck you. Pop star Katy Perry went to space, but I don't believe it. Yeah, I saw that thing of, like, she and a few other female celebrities or whatever went to space and back. People aren't believing them. I mean, what a weird PR stunt to make, even if it is fake. Why do that? Why fake something like that? Isn't Katy Perry a good enough talent singing wise? She can't get attention by creating a new album. She has to go to space. Oh, like a firework, right? Let's check out X while we're here. I saw this earlier too, champions, on the regular news. One of the news channels that the Prime Minister of Italy, Miss Meloni, Giorgia Meloni, champion Italians allying with President Trump, help make the West great again.
The goal for me is to make the West great again. Okay? And I think we can do it together.
We can.
We will keep on work on that. I'm going to close. I want to say only I'm proud of sitting here as Prime Minister of an Italy that today has a very good situation despite the difficulties, a stable country, reliable country, 1 million more jobs in the goal for me is to make the West great again. And
hell yeah it is. We are with you, champion Meloni. Metal Ryan Cluster, what's up? Isaiah Moses, who are you? Chris Gamer? No idea. It's probably Chris Griffin, some fat guy scared of a monkey in his closet. I think that's a metaphor for being gay. Elon Musk on the Joe Rogan Experience?
That would be illegal if... Yes. It basically, the government-funded NGOs are a way to do things that would be illegal if they were the government, but are somehow made legal if it's sent to a so-called non-profit. But these non-profits are then used to... People cash out these non-profits. They become very wealthy through non-profits. They pay themselves enormous sums through these non-profits.
It's so insane that that's been going on for...
I'm sure Elon Musk has done the exact same thing with all his businesses in the past, with his non-profits.
So long.
It's a gigantic scam. Like one of the biggest, maybe the biggest scam ever.
And how many NGOs?
I think there's a total number of NGOs, probably millions, but in terms of large NGOs...
Chris the Double Gamer?
Tens of thousands.
Is that a metaphor for being fat?
I mean... It's kind of a hack to the system where someone can get an NGO stood up for a fairly small amount of money. Like George Soros is really good at this. Like George Soros is like a system hacker. Like he figured out how to hack the system. He's a genius at arbitrage. I mean these days he's pretty old, but a genius at arbitrage. So he figured out that you could leverage a small amount of money to create a nonprofit. Then lobby the politicians to send a ton of money to that nonprofit, so you can take what might be, a $10 million donation to a nonprofit to create a nonprofit and leverage that into $1 billion NGO. A nonprofit is a weird word. It's just a non-governmental organization, and then the government continues to fund that every year, and it'll have a nice sounding name like the Institute for Peace.
Jack Black show up at a movie theater. Who doesn't love Jack Black? Well, there was another thing recently about theater audiences throwing shit at the screen because Jack Black said, well, his Steve character said chicken jockey, which I had no idea what that was. Like, apparently one of those baby green zombies on a chicken. And some of the crowds went crazy over it. Some kind of meme. If you want Kash Patel to prosecute every corrupt Democrat, put thumbs up. Should do that anyway. Him and his death stare. Hammer. Should the BLM founders go to prison for fraud? No, they should just be forced to return all the money they stole. Go back to the ghetto. J.D. Vance, breaking: should able-bodied adults on welfare be required to be available for work for their local government doing things like trash pickup, mowing, cleaning, helping elderly and other jobs to improve their community? Yes! Hell yeah! At least they'll get paid for it. They'll have some occupation, whatever it is. Make their neighborhoods cleaner, more vibrant to live in. create jobs as well. Yeah, this is what you were talking about earlier, Metal Ryan, wasn't it? You think this is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a long time. There's Katy Perry in this picture. Okay, the three look like the same person. What the hell's wrong with this picture? Tucker Carlson. Breaking. Jim Jordan introduces a new bill that would require American-born citizenship for both the presidency and Congress. Isn't that in the Constitution already? This move aims to ensure that our leaders have deep ties to the country and its values. Yeah, I don't like this towelhead. Oh, I'm going to make all the leverage is going to my country of, oh fuck, where is she even from? Somewhere in Africa, I don't know, who cares? Ilam Omar, whatever stupid name is, she should get the hell out of government. Do you support Trump's partnership with El Salvador's president to deport illegals to El Salvador? Yes! Who wouldn't? Liberals. Now, it's completely racist to deport known MS-13 gang members and other terrorist-related cartel members from our country. Should deport them with the criminals. See how long they last in that prison. They'll be begging to come back to America. Anyway. Travel and jobs? You've been misinformed about Muslim immigration in Britain. Oh, I'm pretty sure a majority of the Western nations have. You don't really hear many Muslim countries taking in all these refugees, do you? I'm sure they are, but you don't hear about it. I'm hearing sirens in my area. Probably a thick boy rushing to Pizza Hut and got pulled over for speeding. That's a fire truck. Karen probably farted. Too close to a furnace. Why America's the greatest country. Charlie Kirk. The Kirk Star.
Okay. Hi, Charlie. They just pulled me from outside, so I wasn't even prepared, but here I am. So my question's on immigration. Considering the U.S. has caused instability in a whole host of countries around the world that leads to violent conditions that people have to leave, and then they therefore come to the U.S., do you support... Okay. Do you support creating faster paths to citizenship and also keeping families together that here are in the United States?
Number one, no. Number two, yes, keep families together by sending the whole family back to their country of origin.
Yeah, tell it like it is, Kirkster.
So if I understand you correctly, you don't believe in a faster path to citizenship.
Oh, goodness gracious, no.
Why is that?
Well, first of all,
what's going on?
we have way too many people coming into this country right now. Way too many people.
Okay, so considering the United States has always been a country of influx and not outflux.
Interesting. Let's pause on that. So would you say we're a nation of immigrants?
Absolutely.
I think we're a nation of settlers.
Sure. I mean, we did start on colonization, absolutely.
Well, hold on, but what's the difference between settling and immigrating?
I think, well, the difference is that if you're displacing the people that you originally, take that land, if you're using force to displace the people that you are now taking the land from.
Thunderstorms in
look,
Iowa?
99% of settlers that went west were not displacing anything. They were going to barren, unlivable land like Oklahoma.
That's not true. That's not true. They displaced and killed thousands of natives. That's not true.
Okay, some people did, but it's an insult to the millions of pioneers that went west, saying that they were all violent. Many of these people were courageous, incredibly brave people.
Sure, because the United States government killed people for them so that they can then take the land.
Again, I don't want to divert away from the point of settlers or immigrants, but as a timeout, acting as if the Native Americans, who have been treated poorly, as a side note, are nothing but peace-loving people.
That Twitch streamer Frogan think that karma is not real after she told USA Army get PTSD. Oh, Frogan's a dumb bitch. What about all the PTSD the Arabs civilians have from all the warfare? Is that all fake too, Frogan, you dumb bitch? What a dumb thing to say. I hate seeing idiots with a platform, champions. I hate it. And then all the decent people like myself and you guys are struggling to try and make something on social media. Oh, that ain't justice. I'd love to debate Frogan. All I would say is she's a dumb bitch for an hour.
they were a highly violent, incredibly tribal warfare people before the white man came to North America. They were not living in harmony. They were not just like all singing John Lennon songs walking through the hills.
Sure, and I'm not saying that.
I know, but this idea that it was just a conflict of conquest or the white man always
medical assistants experience PTSD during COVID-19 pandemic. Oh, I'm sure that and any other situation they have to deal with a serious, life-threatening situation of a patient or car accident or shooting. What about all those paramedics that go to those schools in America after there's been a shooting? I don't doubt anyone would be clear-minded after a situation like that. So this Frogan idiot, anyone else like her, you can fucking get the fuck out of the Western nations. Go back to wherever you're from originally and see how long you last. And the other medical professionals who are trying to save lives, yeah.
displacing them is a little bit of a misread.
Twitch streamer Frogan.
You know how vulnerable you have to be truly sad in front of strangers? You know how much of yourself you have to give? Stand up! You're smiling, grinning the whole time. You're also just getting it wrong.
You've never cried on stream for a little bit of money. Come on.
You know how vulnerable you have to be?
Oh, whatever. Who cares, you dumb bitch. Let's move on to something better. Veteran goes off on woke police officers.
Imagine spending most of your life trying to protect your country, and this is what the next generation does.
You're cowards! Every one of you! Cowards! You run away! Now look at you smirking at me! I'm a disabled ex-serviceman, 15 years! You're smirking at me! You're letting them burn my flag, which is your flag! You're cowards! Every one of you! And now I'll fuck off home! Because it's a disgrace!
Imagine spending most of your life trying to protect your country.
Hell yeah. Nothing. You don't want woke idiots in the police or the military. How crazy things are happening. It's not my fault. I stabbed that guy to death. You know. Liberal hive mind. Go check it out if you want to. I'm not checking it out. Oh, there you go. New Pleasurable video. Here we go. She might quit after this. MAGA Marine veteran destroys CNN hack when she tries disrespecting him on live TV. This is messed up.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Brawl. My name is Brian, and Rich McCormick
This world is messed up. It's been messed up for a while. But it only affects us if we allow it to. We're still individuals at the end of the day. All this stuff we see in the media and stuff, majority of it's propaganda, so just brush it off.
completely destroys this know-nothing CNN reporter who refuses to report on the truth about the illegal migrant that was deported back to El Salvador. Let's dive in.
Do you agree, Congressman,
Correct.
that there's a difference between being deported to a mega prison under the premise that this is a MS-13 gang member, which there hasn't been evidence to prove that,
Yes,
and
it
being
has.
deported to another country where, you know, you can...
The bloody leader of El Salvador said he was part of the gang cartel MS-13's evil shit, so, you know, this bitch doesn't know what she's saying. I'm not even a reporter and I know better.
You still have your liberty intact versus this mega prison that is known
So
for,
now
for
you
civil...
beg another question. Now, let's say you're going to go deport somebody to Venezuela. Let's say it's a gang member. Let's say it's somebody horrible, and you deport them there. They're going to go to a bad jail. I promise you, Venezuelan jails are not good places. Matter of fact, we know for a fact that Venezuela has cleared some of their jail people and sent them here. Do we say, oh, we can't send them back to Venezuela because their jails are too bad? We should keep those criminal elements here in our jails. I don't think that's what the American people want to hear. I don't think what our legal system was designed for. I think it's a false claim to try to make President Trump look bad. But I don't think it resonates with the people. I think the Democrats are barking up the wrong tree, as well as the media. When you say that you can't be sent back to Venezuela or El Salvador or some country that has bad jails because they might have really bad things from the country they came from, even though they may be part of a criminal element. That's a falsely resonating message, whether it comes from the media or the far left. I don't think the American people are buying that.
This isn't a message. We're just asking the important questions based on facts. And
Just checked my Steam account. I have got Age of Empires installing. 3 minutes left before it's installed, and then so after this hangout stream, and come join me on Age of Empires if you guys are still around.
based on the fact the administration itself, under penalty of perjury,
You just said you asked a very specific question, though.
That this
Your
was an
question
error.
was this. You said, should we send them back to a mega prison if that's what we're going to do? Because they could have bad treatment. My question is, if they are somebody who's here illegally and they've broken the law, they're going to be sent back to that country. That country will determine their fate at that point.
That wasn't proven in this case. And
That's
if,
a sovereign nation.
If
You
if
said
the
legally, you
administration,
said these are the facts, and I'm
Congressman,
answering you the facts.
listen, and
Just
I'm also
listen,
talking
actually
about the
listen.
facts here. If the administration is so confident in what it has done, and that this is actually, that this person is a member of MS-13, why isn't it proving this in court? It's had ample opportunity before this district judge, but instead this district judge just said yesterday that the administration has done nothing to show what it is doing here, despite the court order asking it to do so.
See you next time, Ryan. Appreciate you stopping by.
The Supreme Court said it's going to be pushed back for further clarification from the lower court on what they exactly want done. Now, I know for a fact when we have congressional inquiries or when we ask for the government to do something more, they can say, hey, this is what we're doing. But in this case, you have the president of one country agreeing with the president of another country. That individual should stay there at this point. Now, he may come back for a day of habeas, but he's not going to stay here either way. But you have two presidents who have decided that they've agreed that this person is somebody of consequence, somebody who's of the criminal element, somebody who doesn't belong in the United States, somebody who came here illegally, and you're saying that a appointee from the Obama era can order the judge that can say the president's not doing enough. Well, prove what you think is enough. That's what's going to be determined in court.
Yeah, well, it will be, and the Supreme Court did weigh in and say that it agreed that it agreed with the district judge saying that the U.S. administration.
No, it did not. It did not. That is false.
Let me finish my sentence, Congressman. I know you're trying to create a moment. I understand you're trying to create a moment right now to try to get pickup, and that's self-serving. That's not serving our viewers.
I think we know who's trying to commit the moment here. We know that.
No, what I am laying out here is facts.
No,
the Supreme Court, the 4-page opinion, agreed with the lower court judge that the administration should, quote unquote, facilitate his return. Now, in terms of effectuate, it left it to the lower court to clarify, and it said that the president.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's not have a moment here, Representative McCormick. This is CNN.
What a moment indeed
We're
this
supposed
is.
to be reporting news. Lady, your whole job is quite literally to have a moment. Your whole job is to trump up support, and not Trump with a Donald in front of it, but to trump up support for an idea that might not even be factually correct. Like, for instance, this case. Okay, they're talking about Mr. Garcia, who was correctly deported from the United States. He entered illegally in 2011 during the Obama administration. He stayed in Maryland and apparently turned his life around. But not one, but 2 different judges came to the exact same conclusion. This man had enough ties to MS-13 to be deported. The Trump administration acted upon those orders.
Politics. Politics. Oh, it gets crazy every 5 seconds, doesn't it? 15 hours ago, Wesley Hunt goes on epic rant, forces obnoxious Jamie Raskin to shut up and take it. Yeah, he does. Something from Candace Owens?
I'm from Dublin, but I come to Mayo every weekend. But I wanted to talk about what the situation is like where I live, because you have not seen what is coming yet, and I have. Where I live is about 85% foreign nationals. I can walk down the street on any given day, walk into the supermarket, and I don't hear an Irish conversation. I hear foreign people everywhere. My child is one of 30 children in her class, and she's the only Irish child. She came home crying from school a few weeks ago because she doesn't understand what any of her friends are saying. The children revert back to their own languages when they're not being taught. She literally cannot understand the conversations around her. But when Halloween came around there a few months ago, last year she was allowed to dress up, the year before last she was allowed to dress up, this year she wasn't allowed to dress up, and when I asked the school why, they said they didn't want to offend people. But I don't go for a walk around the park during the day with my child.
We have to protect all the immigrants because they're just overly sensitive, weak victims. God's sake. It's garbage. If you don't go into another country, you assimilate to the culture and you become part of it. You don't get special privilege and just change another people's country into your own. But all these bastards all these liberal bastards, colonization is the most evil thing in the world. Well, shit, all these immigrants aren't assimilating to American or British or Australian culture. They're all coming over here and changing parts back into their own shit, what they're trying to flee from. Doesn't that make sense? No, of course not, because that's garbage and not true. Good old racism, it hides everywhere, doesn't it? Sometimes it can hide behind the best of intentions. Name 5 of your black friends. This will be good. Good old comedy.
Let me ask you some real shit, bro. Right? And no pressure. You can end racism.
Like, subscribe, check out Chocolate Sunday's comedy. I've reacted to this a few times in previous streams. I don't know if it's a channel just based on black comedians. It doesn't matter if it is, but like... Anyway, like, subscribe, check it out. A white guy in the audience, or... You can end racism right now. Is that what he said?
Let me ask you some real shit, bro. Right?
Real shit, here we go.
And no pressure. You can end racism tonight. No pressure. A lot of my friends in my hood, they think because of Trump, they think that all white people don't like black people. And that's not true, right? Okay. No, hold on. You got black friends? You do? How many? How many? Give me that bullshit. Well, I grew up. I went to school.
What's up, Hunter?
I played on the basketball team, JV. How many black friends you got, bro? 15! Damn! Nigga, that's more than me. How the fuck?
See ya later.
I got 7, nigga. What church you go to? Oh, okay. 15. Damn. Name them. Name all 15. Fuck that. Just name 5. Look. Just give me 5. But look, bro. After each name, we're gonna assess the name as a family, just to make sure these really black people you fucking with. Give me the first one. Huh? Kaya. Yeah. Cooking with Kaya. Okay. 1 for 1. Good shit. Look at these niggas invested. They looking like, what is it? Oh, number 2, nigga, hurry up. These niggas nosy. What the fuck? What? Second one. Huh? Khalil. Yeah.
Khalil.
Okay, good shit. Third one.
Unfortunately, his name's Elon.
Fucked up. Even he like, no. Alright, it's alright. We got 2 more. That's okay. 4th one. Randy, yeah.
Real known Randy.
And last but not least.
Yeah, Randy's a guy you know down the street. He's always standing near a street light. Joke about drug dealing.
Tyreek, there we go.
Tyreek.
Watch out for that nigga, Tyreek. That's the first 48 nigga.
Yeah, Tyreek crazy.
Good shit, bro. So you hang with black people, so by you hanging out with us, you know that black...
I love how I get Steam notifications when the champions are playing on Steam. Oh, and good old Dean.
People racist too, right? Right? All my white friends in here, black people racist in the motherfucker. Don't let us try to guilt trip y'all. We racist as shit. But we petty.
Of course, everyone's racist. Or capable of being racist. When that whole subject about, black people can't be racist, when they're talking about the systemic racism of America, Britain, my country, Australia's history. Oh no, everyone can discriminate and bigot over other people.
When it comes to some racist shit, right? We petty as fuck. Like, it's not a black person in here that ever roots for the white family on Family Feud. Am I lying? And when it's two white families, what we do? We turn. I'm watching this shit. I love white people. I got me 5 white friends. 5. What's her name? Fuck you. How y'all gonna turn on me that fast? I named my father, fit on my homie. I got Susan.
You're back, but briefly. That's alright. Just watching some stand-up at the moment. Welcome back, Hunter.
Sarah. Adam. Blake. Karen. She cool, relax. And I hang out with my white friends. You know why? White people nicer about a lot of shit. Black people don't got the patience for it. It be simple shit like for me example, I just moved back to New York and you know, black people don't like people staying at their house. Right? If you stay with your white friends, white people tell you can stay here as long as you want. We're gonna make.
I don't know what white people he's hanging out with. I wouldn't have people staying at my place as long as they want. A couple of days, maybe a weekend, maximum, but not. Other than that, no. You're taking advantage of me. I don't like that. Outsville.
Rural. It's not us. We give you about 2 days. We be looking at you like, ain't nobody call you yet? You ain't get that job, man? I just moved back to New York, and my cousin, you know, black people make up any excuse why you can't stay with them. I called my cousin, I was like, yo, cousin, I'm moving back home, baby. I need a place to stay. Let me get that couch. He was like, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I ain't even got no couch. I said, don't worry about it, cuz I sleep on the floor. He said, you ain't gonna believe this either.
I got no floor either.
I ain't got no floors.
Yeah, I live in a tree house. That's okay, dude. I'll sleep on the ground. You got shade under the tree? Ah, dude, you won't believe this. I got no ground. My tree floats like Minecraft. I love it. Charlie debates veteran on Holocaust, 9/11, and the Jew World Order. Jesus Christ, I thought for a veteran you ought to know better. I guess not. Trans Day of Visibility. I'm pretty sure we all see trans people literally every second of every day. Especially on social media, so I think they're seen enough, actually. It should be a day of ignoring them. Of course, I do mean that in a nice and caring way. Charlie Kirk makes her realize she's, what? Scammed.
Watch this ultra-woke liberal woman's reaction after Charlie Kirk forces her to realize she's being scammed.
So you're in college, or have been, is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you forced to take classes that you think are a waste of time?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
you know what?
Hold on. So they're taking your money, and they're forcing you that they're a waste of time. That's kind of scammy, right?
Oh, I think that some classes.
Ooh, some. So you have to probably go in debt, right?
Depends.
Okay.
On what college you go to
Are you
and-
going into debt?
No.
Okay, well, that's good.
I picked a school that actually offered me a scholarship.
Oh,
and
so
I
someone
picked a
else is
school
paying
that
for your
was good.
college.
Oh, I don't know. Depends on me. I mean, that was
No, I'm
a
sorry,
school
that's
that wanted
fine.
to give me an opportunity. But that's not what we're talking about.
Well,
we're talking
it is. No, we're
about
talking
is
about the scam element, right? So you said
Right.
that there are some classes that if students had to go into debt or had to pay for,
Right.
would not be a good use of their time. So it's not representing students well.
Watch this ultra-woke liberal woman's reaction.
That's why I don't like liberals. You ask them a basic question like, how are you doing today? Like, well, what did you mean by that? What, you tell me because I'm a woman? Oh, I identify as a woman. I can't have a nice time regardless of how people asking me. So true. Oh, Noah's World has something new. Let's check out Noah's World. One of his new shorts. Like, subscribe, check out Noah's World. Let's get him to 2,000 subscribers. Alright. Oh, coin. 2015 D Homestead Quarter.
Hey everyone, time for another coin video in an episode of the series of Random Coin I pulled in my jar. This time we got ourselves another quarter. This time we got ourselves another America the Beautiful quarter. This time we got ourselves a 2015 Homestead. 2015 Homestead, which is a Denver mint mark, Denver, Colorado, Denver mint. Nebraska, 2015, you pluribus unum, Homestead. With the house there, with the two, is that a wheat? Or what is those two things? They look kind of like wheat stalks, kind of, or little...
I got another banana plant. It's a different type than dwarf Cavendish. It's blue Java banana. They produce extremely sweet fruit, and it's said to have a slight hint of vanilla. Sounds white and privileged. Couldn't help myself. Oh, that's good, Hunter. Hell yeah. Grow your own fruit and vegetables. That's the healthiest way instead of all that store-bought stuff. You don't know how long they've been storing those veggies in the freezer. Or fruit. Cool banana plants.
Maybe wheat or something, or flour, or maybe corn, maybe corn. You can see the house there. You can see the bucket right there with the hoe, with the like a bucket and a water thing. Probably a water bucket.
There's water pumps. Very.
What is that right there? Hold on a minute. I see something. What's that? Oh, 3 dots right there.
Yeah, unfortunately, the African banana plants, trees, they get a bad rap because, you know, their bananas are too big.
Right? Not an error, I don't think. It's just 3 little
That joke was not
points,
funny at all.
dots.
That was completely not funny. That was way too
2010 to 2021 America the Beautiful series is what this is. Made by William Cousins, which he also designed State and Territories 1999 to 2009. But you see on the front of this
Could you imagine if you could time travel back in the day and meet all the founding fathers? You just have to ignore the slavery, but, you know, speak to them, see what they really think. Can you imagine if they were brought back to this day and age and they'd shit their pants about how crazy people have gotten? In fact, if you brought back a slave owner family, a plantation family, brought them back into this modern age, I mean, yeah, they'd be freaked out by all the free black people, but at the same time, I think they'd be more freaked out about all the other white people dressing up like anime characters with their blue hair and their Wells Waldo glasses and their piercings all over their face. Nothing wrong with piercings, tattoos, dyed hair, body modifications. Just don't go crazy with it and don't expect everyone else to appreciate it. Because that's just rude. There's white comedians on this channel too. Chocolate Sundays Comedy. Well, like, subscribe, check them out. Poor black people dress different than poor white people. Yes, they do. This will be good.
I gotta take Greyhound sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
I heard of that. It's a bus company, Greyhound buses. I think they've been around for quite a while. I mean, apparently there's a lot of drug addicts or junkies on the bus. Or used to be.
I grew up broke most of my life, but maybe you're like me. I still look down on other broke people. I do. I'm at these Greyhound stations like, ooh, peasants. Ugh. There's undesirables everywhere. Jesus. That's disgusting. I grew up very poor. I did. I grew up in a trailer. I'll just give you... This is why I look like...
I'm also trying to germinate Musa volatina seeds or pink banana. Is there such things as pink bananas? What seeds infused with food dye? I don't know. You know more about bananas than me, I'm sure, Hunter.
Like this. I grew up half my life in Kansas, half my life in San Francisco. Yeah. That's why it looks like I could cook meth if it's gluten-free. You know? Fuck you guys for laughing at that. How dare you? I'm insulted. But here's the thing, I grew up half my life there, and like when I grew up very white trash, but I went to an all-black school, you know? You think that would go great, like, because poor white people, poor black people, we do ghetto shit as families to get by, you know? Like, my mom was ghetto, she's like, guys, we're going to the zoo. We end up at Petco. She's like, wow, guys, a cat, can you believe it?
Goldfish. He knew the zoo's had
I got hit a lot. You know, some black comedians say white people don't hit their kids. That's bullshit. Poor white people hit their fucking kids. You have to hit kids if you're on a budget.
You send me a picture in direct... Okay, cool.
What do they tell you to do? Oh, take something away from the child. I'm in a trailer park. I don't have shit. What's my mom supposed to do? Like, y'all keep acting up. We're not going to go to the, Oh, just come here. I'm going to punch you in the face. Ring. I'm not going to do shit. But this is where the cultures divide, though. Poor black families still dress their kids well for school. Doesn't matter what's going on in the budget. Kid's gonna look good for school, right? Poor white families, you know the deal immediately. As soon as you see the parents, come on down again, Bakersfield, and then yeah. You got school clothes Monday through Wednesday. Wear the Thursday shit for Monday too. You can't wear repeats at a black school. That's a bad problem. I would go into class and it's just like, hey, Jamarcus, white boy got the same sock on Monday, motherfucker. You same sock, Evan ass bitch.
That's a thing about black culture. They have to have brand new clothes every day of the week. I've heard a few comedians make jokes about that. Okay, I guess it's true. Black kids making fun of the poor white kid. Oh, he's got the same shirt on yesterday. Boo.
I got made fun of by a fat kid named Jamarcus who always had the new Jordans. First of all, fat kid and Jordans, total waste of money. Some of you don't want to laugh because you have fat kids at home. Yep. Spent $300 on his shoes. Now what? They're sideways and shit. They're just like... Jordan's not even...
You sending me a picture of it on Twitter, are you? Hunter? Elon Musk doing a live stream. Can I call you back? I'm watching a live stream. Live stream a river. Funny. Oh, I don't think you're following me on Twitter, Hunter. Well, this is my Twitter page. If you see another one, that's a dud, so ignore that one. Yep, my Twitter is me in my classic attire with the fire heart behind me. At JR Marks Champs. Get verified. No, I'm not going to spend a monthly subscription to be verified. Screw that. Oh, Discord. Sorry. You meant Discord. I can check out Discord. One moment. Huh, there you go, pink bananas. I'm sure that's what the vegans use, not to eat but to pleasure themselves. They're like nature's vibrators. We just shove them up their assholes and watch them peel. EDP is Shrek. Oh Jesus! Watch out, kids! Don't taste his cupcake. I'm sure it's laced with fentanyl. Oh, something with mystic. Flash flooding. Previously. Bad storms. Banana. Pink bananas. Ranking best Karen getting instant karma moments.
Hey, come on, man.
Yo, chill. Excuse me, gentlemen. I hate to interrupt. But
no, ain't no recording out here. This is private property.
No recording out here. Sir, I'm exercising my First Amendment rights.
You think this is America?
This is sir, I'm exercising my rights. What more?
Here you go. You guys have a great day.
Honestly, that was the worst service I ever had. You suck. Oh.
Lady. I'll punch the fuck out of you.
Hey, lady, you're crazy.
Erase
lady. Lady.
Oh!
Fucking move, bitch.
Oh, she needs some
fucking
milk.
No, you can't hit me.
I will break your shit, dog. Keep it up. I'll break.
She came in like a wrecking ball. That poor trash can. I shall follow you. Appreciate it, Hunter. Yeah, I'm taking a stab at cultivated bananas. I got a at least got a hoop house for overwintering. Oh, well, if it works out, good for you. Bananas can be expensive nowadays. You can make some good money selling them. Even eggs. I'm surprised the majority of citizens haven't invested in chicken farms. The cost of eggs is too much. We have to find our own. Tech chasm. The reporters sure didn't expect these answers by Defense Secretary Hegseth. Oh, 7 days ago. Don't mess with
Are you
Hegseth.
concerned about retaliation from China?
No. I'm not worried about retaliation from China. We will stand on our own merits. Peace through strength matters. We represent our interests. We put America first. President Trump is staring them down on trade. We will reestablish deterrence as well.
Could you update us on the strikes against the Houthis? How many strikes have there been in total? Who are the most senior targets that have been taken out to this point? And then a follow-up, if you don't mind.
The Houthi campaign has been devastatingly effective. It continues to be focused on establishing freedom of navigation. When the Houthis decide to not shoot at our ships and our assets, we'll step back. Iran's got a big part of that equation as well in sending that message. It has been devastatingly effective. Whether it's their troops, whether it's their leadership, whether it's their air defenses, their underground bunkers, their missiles, their drones. We are on all fronts. And as I mentioned in the Oval Office with President Trump, it's only going to get worse for him. We're only going to bring more heat. Our ability to get over the top and hunt is going to become only more dynamic. You will not hide from the United States of America when you're threatening our assets. The Houthis have seen that, and they're going to misrepresent everything. right? They're not going to admit the amount of their casualties or how much of their leadership structures been decimated. But we know, and it has been, and we're not going to relent in that campaign.
Can you tell us how much? How many strikes?
Some of the most dangerous gangsters in the world, champions, look like the most sweet and innocent of people.
There have been, how much damage there has been.
I can't tell you how many strikes. We know precisely how many. The Houthis know every single night because they've been stronger and more unrelenting, but it will continue.
John and I already got the chicken farm thing cooking up. We keep putting fertilized eggs in the massive incubator. Oh, cool. Oh, you've got that covered.
They have a chance to off-ramp. They have a chance to let our ships transit. When they do, we will relent, but not until then. One more.
Yeah, are the B-2s and Diego Garcia also a message to Iran, or are those just for the campaign in Yemen?
We'll let them decide. It's a great asset that has been incredibly effective.
That's amazing asset.
It makes sense, a message to everybody. President Trump's been clear on that. Iran should not have a nuclear bomb, nuclear weapons. We very much hope the president is focused on doing that peacefully. That's very much what we would prefer as well.
If the Iranians don't want to have a nuclear weapon or the threat of a nuclear war, instead of waiting for people to do it for them, they should all form an angry mob, because there's more Iranian citizens than their current evil regime controlling them in government. Angry mob the shit out of that Ayatollah Khomeini, whatever his stupid name is. Guy's like 80 years old. He ain't gonna be a leader of the country much longer.
Our job at the Defense Department is to make sure we have all the assets available for any possible contingency, and that's what we'll continue to do. But the president is focused. There are negotiations ongoing. It's very much, as he's made clear, our preferred track. Our job is to devastate the Houthis and open up those shipping lanes, and we'll continue to do that. Thank you all for traveling with us on this trip. And again, we thank
Sorry to interrupt. We're going to leave here about 4:30, just after.
Okay.
Okay? Just letting you know.
I'll take my car too.
You don't have to do that. We'll come home early together, I promise.
Alright.
Okay? But you get ready soon.
Yeah. I'm over the 2-hour mark, so we'll move on from that. Alright, champ, it's been fun. Appreciate you following me, Hunter. I'll see you champions again tomorrow earlier for another hangout stream and a gameplay of Age of Empires, so look forward to that. And then, when I got some more money together, I will purchase the Kineto Pet and a few other games, and then play them for your Champions Enjoyment too. So look forward to that as well. I will see you